Park, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Red pass, it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. The handoff to Johnson. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends have so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback will audible. Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Let's go. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Michigan 7.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you can tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I think we're going to see more football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
That's caught. It's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what we saw in that last one. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. We saw it right there on that.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB. The defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits and makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
Pocket starts to collapse. Finds a man on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB, you've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a bit.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. To throw, it's Lagway. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trail a little bit in the first half. Stay calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And they pick up the extra point, kicker knocking it right down the middle. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get by.
They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Okay, ready? Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Take this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Take over. First and 10.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots? Who's going to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Oh, it's a reverse. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, this is a receiver that needs to touch the ball in a variety of ways. They're going to throw it to him, but they're also going to get him involved in a jet sweeps.
Dropping back, it's Warren. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and short like that on the other side of the field. Just looking for a quick hitter and trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense. The ball falls in.
The upside is you can get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, turned over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that in fourth. But at the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They'll give it to Johnson. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
It's now third down.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. The quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Lagway. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
2nd down coming up.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Touchdown, Florida! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6 6, David.
Nah, it was a...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the deck.
It doesn't get any better for the defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting that close.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Dances away from the D. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Get ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.